Welcome back team, I'm Juliette and today we're doing 35-minute full body restorative yoga practice. If you're new to my channel, welcome and make sure guys to subscribe and hit that bell button right away so you never miss your daily workouts. Guys, it's gonna be slow paced and very healing yoga practice. I will guide you through all the modifications you need and let's begin this flow together. Alright guys, so let's begin our restorative practice today on our knees. And let's begin up here and just take a big breath. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation through the nose as well. And if this position, sitting like that, is not comfortable for you, just sit however your body feels good. And let's do one more. Reach all the way, grab your one wrist and go to the side as a lateral stretch. Nice and gentle. Good, and all the way guys through the other side. Grab the wrist and go through the lateral stretch all the way. Very nice. Come back to the center and take your hands all the way behind. And reach the chest up and open, express through the heart. If you can connect your hands, don't worry about it. And it doesn't have to be a super deep back bend. Good work. Let's take our time and make the transfer to the kneeling position. And let's do a few cat and cows. Just the gentle stretches to open up and to wake up our back. Inhalation, exhalation, set the good quality intentions for this practice, for this workout, to flow with grace, with gratitude, and enjoy every single movement because life is so short. Let's take it all the way again, up and stop right in the center guys. In little lateral stretches up here in the kneeling position, just right and left, left and right. Good work. Do not hold your breath. And a couple more, one on one side and one on the other side. Very good. We're gonna use just one leg, so let's reach up and draw the knee, chin, chest or belly to give a little bit more dynamic warm up to our spine. Reach up and open. On exhalation, connect. Reach guys, up and open. On exhalation, connect. And just a couple more times on each side. And reach. And all the way up and open. And bring your leg somewhere like 45 degrees or all the way up here, whichever you can reach. And let's do a few gentle circles. Just a few gentle circles. One direction and then the same circle, but the opposite direction. Good work. And let's do just one more. All the way. Go ahead and bring that leg up. Bend your knee and express through the heart a little bit more. Now, it's not for everyone. If you're very beginner, you might not be able to reach the ankle yet, which is totally fine. Just keep holding that leg lifted or go ahead and grab that ankle with me. Oh, that feels so good. Let's take it back and we will extend the left leg and start to draw that knee, chin, chest or belly a little bit more dynamically to wake up that spine. Very good. And just a few more. And one more. Extend guys that leg and hold with me and move that leg all the way on the side. It doesn't have to be all the way back there in 90 degrees related to your body, but do what you can. In few circles on one direction, then reverse few circles to the other direction. Let's start to open our hips. Draw that leg back and bring the leg up. So just hold it up here for the breath or two and express through the heart. Collarbones are wide for a couple more breaths and then continue to stay up there or rest in your child pose, of course, if you have to, or grab that ankle with me. If you're very beginner, don't worry about that right now. It will come. And take it back all the way. Exhalation, set those knees wider, guys. From here, we're gonna go to the flow child pose with the wide legs all the way to the front, half, like a half plank on the knees, or all the way cobra, or even up dog. Hit your wrist, elbow, shoulders directly on top another. So set your knees mat width apart, guys. On the top position, when you come up here, I want you to pay attention what's happening in your back. Do not overdo it, right? Just maybe gentle movements here and there. I want you to listen to your body. Don't just follow my instructions, but if you feel that you need to stop somewhere and readjust, do a couple extra movements, then of course do it. This is your practice, and we worked so hard entire week. So it's time for us to restore with the gentle stretches. Let's do just a couple more, guys. All the way back. Take your time to sit back in the child pose and then express. It doesn't have to be as wide like I do it, right? You can stop just right in that plank. You don't have to go with your hips all the way down. All right, come back up here and bring your knees directly underneath the hips. Press your palms into the floor, and we're ready for the first modified or full, guys, downward facing dog. If you are a beginner, you're going to bend your knees just like this, right? And shift the weight a little bit more back. That's going to help you to take care of your spine. And don't worry about your heels on the floor. That will come. Your back is always your priority in your downward facing dog. Relax the neck, draw the navel in, and let's slowly start to bend right leg and the left and the right and the left. Very nice. Let's do a couple more. Breathe and flow, and slowly, guys, slowly bring your knees on the floor. Express in the cow pose, and then return back to your gentle modified or full downward facing dog. Extension and expansion through that back. All the way. Express. And back on exhalation. Knees on the floor. Express. And back on exhalation. You got it. One more time, guys. Express. And open. Good work. So stay up here. And we will continue with a little gentle circles. Have your hands wherever it feels right and comfortable. Start with the shallow circles on one direction and then slowly expand, make them a little bit wider. If your knees are sensitive, you could have used pads like this underneath those knees, and let's reverse it, circle to the other side. That feels so good. Just a few, guys. Soften those elbows, neck is soft, facial expression is happy and soft, right? Happiness comes from inside. No one can give it to us, and no one can take it away from us once we acquire it. All right, guys. Reach up all the way, take your one arm up and open, and do the same from the other side. Take that arm up and open, all the way. And one more time, this time we're gonna bind with the back. If you can, of course, you don't have to do that. And maybe even towards the inner thigh on other side. And slowly, guys, dive back to your child pose. Just a breath or two. Very good. Feels so nice. Come back, and we do the same thing from the other side. Reach up and open, and draw that hand behind your back or even towards the opposite inner thigh, and slowly start to dive. Just a breath or two. Good work. Come on back through the center, and extend those knees back to your downward facing dog all the way. Find the good quality position or modified one. Let's take our right leg up all the way, drop the head and lift your heels on the left. Just a few times. Achilles and your feet. That leg doesn't have to be super high, right? And now guys, if you can, step through with one step. If you need to do a couple steps and carry that leg, move it with your hands, you can do it. We're gonna be holding our low lunge a little bit longer today, just as a yin practice style, so we can restore our joints after the hard week and let the blood flow through the body. So use your blocks, guys. Even if you are an advanced practitioner, restorative yoga is all about feel good, be able to relax. And without the blocks, and actually pads here would be very, very nice. I'm gonna use mine, so you just put your pad underneath, and that way you don't have to think about your knees or about your hips because you're supportive. Not everyone needs the blocks, but on restorative practice, it's such a nice extra addition to be able to relax, guys. So what you're looking here is front knee somewhere above the front ankle, and the back knee really goes far away, so you have all that space and hold that trajectory for the upper body weight. Go through using the gravity towards your mat. So try to let go of all the tension in the upper body and let the gravity just do the work, guys. Let the gravity just do the work, especially if you're using your blocks. That's going to be very easy. Without blocks, it's a little bit more challenging, but if you prefer not to use the blocks today, that's fine. So stay with me for a few more breaths, just a few more breaths, and let's slowly help ourselves to come back up, and we will extend the front knee to the half monkey pose. So the key is here to keep that other hip directly above the knee, and you don't have to go super low, right? You don't even have to use the blocks if you don't want to. Blocks just helpful, and if you feel that your shoulders are rounding, just don't go as low. And we're gonna give it a few breaths. You're gonna feel it in your Achilles, hamstring, all the way. Just a slow descent on exhalation. That's it. From here, let's continue to sit back. I'll show you the trick. So you can use your block to sit up here if you can't sit and it doesn't really feel good on your feet and your hips. If you can sit up here, then we're gonna sit fully on that foot, and again go for the forward fold one more time. It's a restorative practice today, so we're holding our asanas, our poses, a little bit longer. So try to square those shoulders, and belly goes down towards the quadriceps. So you're diving, guys, down through the hip flexor all the way. That's it. And we're gonna give it a few extra breathing cycles. You will feel like with your extra attempts to exhale in that pose, in that asana, in the form, your body lets go gently but steady. And let's return back to our low lunge, and this time you're gonna move your foot a little bit beyond your knee, just a few extra degrees. I want you guys to use your blocks again. So your equestrian lunge, it's so important here not to crisscross the knees. So you want to keep them open and just roll your shoulders up, back and down for the few times, and just let your body rest. Find that quality, deep, straight. We're just gonna hold it for a few extra breathing cycles. That's it. Very nice. And right after that, we're gonna dive, guys, in the pigeon pose. So slowly start to come all the way up. Pigeon pose can be very challenging for some people, so you would always have options. So put this right outside. You don't have to put it as far, you can bring it much closer. And if you have knees injuries or hips injuries, back injuries, you can leave that back knee outside. If you don't have any injuries, you're gonna tuck that back knee under. And it's very helpful actually to have the block for the pigeon pose, whether you are a beginner or intermediate or even advanced. That kind of gives that an extra support and rest for your neck, so you don't have to think much about it. It's just up for the relaxation. Again, try to pull forward, back down through the hip flexor. So not your shoulders coming first, but your belly coming first. Relax your both feet, right and left, and let your body just rest. We're gonna hold it just for the few inhalations and few exhalations. Maybe close your eyes even and just enjoy the quality, soft, beautiful, healing state. All right, come on back up with me. I don't even want to come out. So beginners, please hold your hands on the blocks or on the floor. Intermediate and advanced, if you don't need your blocks, go ahead and open up those arms all the way. Give a good shoulder rolls, maybe little taps. Just open up and make the upper body spacious. Now, if you're holding the blocks, you don't have to do it. You might use one block and do it in one arm at a time. Okay, so let's go ahead and slowly take it back. That's right. And rock your hips side to side. Just a couple times. Come back to the tabletop and let's extend that legs. The one which was working leg. Point your toes, flex your feet, point your toes, flex your feet, then press the foot into the floor. Give it a good straight. That's it. Come back to your kneeling position. Downward facing dog, guys, all the way. Take a breath or two. Express through the back. Drop the head. And guys, gently, slowly lift your left leg up all the way. That doesn't have to be super high. Try to square your hips and lift your right heel off the ground a few times. That's it. And just one more. And then, if that goes good, with the one step, maybe you need to make a couple steps and help yourself. We're gonna be standing in the low lunge a little bit longer, so take your knee pads. Those are super helpful, super helpful. I can't say more than just, or say less than just the word super, because it's really comfy. So use your blocks on the restorative practice. It's so helpful and it's easier to relax. So you might close your eyes, just check your front knee above the front ankle, and just let the gravity, guys, do that job for you. Let the gravity do that job. Close your eyes, and soft inhalation, soft exhalation through the hips, through the lower back, and just let your body heal. Body is amazing. We just have to give the body the good ground, good quality exercises, good quality rest, good quality nutrition. That is so important, right? Keep on breathing, and the body will serve you for many, many long years. All right, just a few more extra breathing cycles. Stay with me. Good work. Inhalation, exhalation. Just don't think, just use the blocks. Let your body do the job. Let's slowly make it transfer, guys. All the way when your back hip above that knee. Lift your toes and start to fold forward. Doesn't have to be low, and you don't have to use the blocks. However, if you find yourself doing this, I would definitely recommend you to use the block. Do not crisscross your knees. Don't point the toes on extended foot, down. It's out, guys. It's slightly out, so you actually feel that external extra rotation. And breathe. In through the nose, out through that nose. You don't have to focus too hard on your breathing, but just remember not to hold your breath. Very nice. And just one more breath or two. That's it. And we will slowly continue to sit. So guys, use your blocks. Use your blocks. You don't have to put them up there if that's already comfortable for you, but use them if you need to. So if you're sitting fully on your feet, that is great. You might continue, support yourself up here, or put the block underneath, or start with me to fold forward. We're gonna spend here a few breathing cycles. Inhalation, rise. On exhalation, let it go. Inhalation, rise, guys, and let it go. Work with your body. Actively listen. Where do you need to change the position? Where do you need to adjust a little bit? When do you need to ease it a little bit or push a little bit deeper? Keep on breathing. Very good. Feels so nice. We're gonna move slowly to equestrian. So come on back up with me. You would need your blocks. So almost the same like your low lunge, regular one, but your knee is going to be slightly behind your ankle, and that's a little bit more challenging. But the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to keep that knee directly underneath your hip, right? Because then there is no space in your hip flexor, your groin area, to relax and let it go and stretch. So the front knee, again, a little bit more away from the front toes. Try not to drop the knee up here. It's an open position. And just support yourself with your blocks. Hold your chest above the hips if you can. And with each and every exhalation, continue to allow your body to restore. That's it. Dive a little bit more deeper into that stretch. Good job, guys. Very nice. And just a breath or two up here. That's how we're working on our splits and eventually practicing this. Let's come back up. And we're ready for the pigeon pose. So draw this left up front. Remember, if you are a beginner, leave that knee outside. You don't have to roll that leg under at all. Use your blocks, guys. Very helpful here to rest. Pigeon can be very challenging, so at least your neck is gonna feel good. Make sure that your feet on the both legs, right and left, are relaxed and not stressed. And just continue, guys, to dive. Just continue to dive. Inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation and exhalation. Very nice. Very good, guys. And let's spend just a couple more extra breaths up here. Again, make sure that your feet are not stressed, knees are not stressed. Very good. Come on back up. Start to come on back up. Beginners, please use your blocks up here. We're gonna come and work a little bit on the spaciousness in the hips and upper body. So you can always just support yourself up here, support with one hand and just work with other. If you don't need any extra support, then just one or two shoulder rolls, little stretches, little taps here and there. So just try to make that body feel good and guide you. What do you have to do? And if your body tells you to use the support, use your blocks, guys. Let's slowly take this leg out. Very nice. Good. And let's, guys, rock the hips again one more time, side to side. Extend your left, the one which was working, and move your toes, your ankles just a few times, and then press the toes into the floor and push back. Give it a good stretch. Very nice. Excellent. Come on back. Let's tuck the toes all the way and extend those legs. Drop the head. Relax the neck all the way. Very nice. Give that body a good quality stretch. Now guys, slowly walk with me to the wide-legged squat today, and just gently bring yourself to the seated position. Options here: 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. So use your tools, and your hips going to open pretty soon, but you have to use the tools. If you're sitting on the both feet and your both feet flat, guys, and it feels really good, try to put them parallel to each other. And then the next thing you want to work on the lifting that heart, guys. And we're gonna hold for the few breaths. Feels very nice. And beginners, guys, go and restore, stay right here, or try with me. We're gonna take for the little challenge for the bind today. So just slide that arm underneath and connect behind. Here comes your shoulders, here comes your wrist, everything together. And let's switch. Just a gentle try. It doesn't have to be perfect, just give it a try. And then once you bind, see if you can drop the hips back to Malasana, to the wide-legged squat. Let's take it back and slowly sit ourselves back. So from here, we're gonna do a few roll-ups and rolls down. Bend your knees. Since it's a restorative yoga practice today, I want you to keep your knees bent so it's not as stressful on your back. However, if that even doesn't work, then you can just stay on the floor and do a little shoulder lift over the ground. If you come in with me, you can also assist yourself with your legs and just bring it up here, up and tall, and extend and gentle release, vertebra by vertebra. Lift, come on up on exhalation, take it back all the way, and just couple more. Lift, come on up and take it slowly back. Good work. Come on back up. Very nice. Take your one leg inside, let's say left, grab your right. Now, you don't have to grab it for a foot. You could grab it for ankle or thigh or calf, or you can bend your knees, but I would rather you guys to use your strap around the foot and keep the leg extended. Now, once you find the way to hold that leg, I want you to start to focus on the lifting your body all the way. Once you feel that your body nice and tall, just like you're sitting up front of the wall, continue to take this leg up. Breathe, guys. In through that nose, out through that nose. In through that nose, out through that nose. Very nice. Let's take this right knee straight back underneath the shoulder. Doesn't have to be super open. Just do what you can do and push it back. Now, if you have a little bit more range of motion, then bring it even underneath your elbow. Very nice. We're gonna go today for the Gamukhasana or cow face pose. So you're gonna put this right leg on top, guys, on the left. Now, it might not go like this exactly, so you might want to step or even to step up here. But if it's getting there, the farther your feet away from the center, the more challenging it is on your hips. So you don't have to put them really far away. Closer your feet to the base is easier. Also, use your blocks if you want to support yourself up here with your block. We're gonna spend a few breaths up here. So put your hands up front of the heart and let's express a few breaths of the gratitude for everything we have. We have homes to live in. We have bodies which are capable in moving. We can work out. We have families. So there are so many things to be grateful for. Again, gratitude comes from the inside. So let's slowly start to return back from our cow face pose, and we do the other side. So put your right inside. Find yourself nice and tall. Find a way to connect with that leg. Maybe that's a calf. Maybe you're using the strap or towel. And pull on that leg gently. Reach that up. In through that nose. Out through that nose. Big breath, guys. Try not to fail the shoulders. In from here, gently take that knee behind. You don't have, of course, to stick that underneath your elbow. I just automatically went for that variation. Just use your hands. But if you do have a little bit more range of motion, you can always do it. And just a breath or two, depend how fast or slow you're breathing. And then we're gonna be ready for our Gamukhasana or cow face pose. Remember, you don't have to take it all the way through, you just can step across. So do the best what you can. Try it first, see what you can, and then just do your modifications. So let's take our hands up front of the heart. Take a good deep breath and let's return back to the true inner selves, guys. Life is so short and quick. There is no place for frustration, for anger. So let's set a commitment for today and for tomorrow and for the week. No matter what, just to respond, not to react right away. We encounter different circumstances through the life, but it's our responsibility to generate the kindness within. So let's slowly undo our legs all the way and bring those feet up front of your body, just in a simple crisscross position. Let's work a little bit on our neck before I will let you go. Just a gentle neck stretches side to side, very slow. And then to increase a little bit the process, to enhance, take your one hand behind and hold it with the other and just kind of pull on it a little bit and continue to move your neck right and left and right, just for the couple times. That's it. And let's grab the other wrist, pull it all the way and continue to move right and left and right. That's very good. All right, now we're gonna do the some part of the resistance stretching today. So put your hands together, press on the forehead, guys, just literally press on it, and not too hard, of course, while your hands are pushing on the forehead and trying to move that head back, your forehead pushing forward. This is a really, really nice exercise for the neck. If you do have some neck injuries and your pain, neck pain, occasionally flares, this is a good one. You can always also do it laying down on the back. So pushing the forehead forward and resist against that with your hands. That's it. All right, let's take it back. Good work, guys. Let's go ahead and do a half circle to the shoulder, half circle, and one more on this side. Very nice. Reach all the way. Inhalation. On exhalation, guys, draw your both hands up front of your heart. Close your eyes. Find that true connection between mind, body, and the true self. We can achieve anything, we can only dream. but we have to uncover that power, that balance within ourselves. So let's open the eyes, reach all the way up and draw everything you want to draw into your life. Bring it inside your heart, smile with your heart, guys, and flow through the rest of your day with a true, unshakable peace inside. Very good job, everybody. And I'm so proud of you, as always. And if that was your first practice, first workout, first time with us, welcome to the family of result-driven people. Guys, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet and working out with us every single day. Make sure you hit that bell button so you don't miss your daily workouts ever. And guys, rest well, recover well, and I will see you, team, tomorrow.